Welcome to Two Hilarious Church Girls. This is a place where faith is real, laughter is necessary, and obedience matters.
We are two women who love God, live life out loud, and refuse to pretend we have it all together. We're growing, we're healing, and we're trusting God one step at a time.
If you're looking for perfection, this ain't it. But if you're looking for truth, encouragement, and a reminder that God is still at work, you're in the right place.
Pull up a seat, open your heart, and let's talk about what God is doing in real life.
Let's get into it. Welcome back to another episode of Two Hilarious Church Girls, where we laugh, we learn, and today we're getting revealed.
And when we say revealed, we mean beyond the titles, beyond the platforms, beyond ministry. We're talking about the real woman behind the purpose.
Today, we are joined by someone who is authentic, powerful, strategic, faith-filled, and honestly, one of those people who will encourage you to and convict you at the same time.
She is the founder and executive director of aSistHER Inc., a leader, an educator, an entrepreneur, a mother, a prophetic voice, a friend. Please welcome Sharday Harrell.
Welcome.
Thank y'all for having me here. I'm so excited to finally be on the couch with my hilarious church girls. So yeah, let's get it.
Listen, we are excited to have her here because we see her outside of everything that you guys see, and it's just been a blessing. So everybody sees the polished Sharday now, but what's the version of you? People will be shocked existed.
People will be shocked existed, surprisingly. And I think because it's the most recent, I was talking with a friend and I was so excited about this movie that recently came out. And I'm a boy mom all day to the core. So people are shocked that I really love high action combat. I love ninja movies. I'm a Marvel mom.
Me too.
What if it's a warrior element? I don't know. Maybe that is a spiritual thing. I mean, all in the Bible. You got David, Gideon, all of those things.
Yeah.
I am all for warrior movies. And what the best thing about the movie is that you got the special effects.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. So I just know they're always dark. There's always like,
Yeah.
People don't, they're like, you give me rom-com shit. And that's fine. But when I tell y'all, I do not watch Lifetime.
Really?
I don't watch the Lifetime shows, none of that. So it's always a shocking element when people find out that I love warrior, ninja, combat. I'm talking about from a Marvel movie to Mortal Kombat. And I'm in it, chill bumps and all like. I'm serious.
I cannot. I love it though. I love it. You think our sons had? Well, I like that stuff even before my
right. Right. I probably would have been like Princess Disney. I was obsessed with Strawberry Shortcake growing up. But once I had a son, I had to wrap that up. Real quick, like. So yes, we went from Princess Disney to Disney XD. Right. So yeah. That's shocking to some.
Now, can you tell us about the hidden seasons before the purpose?
That's good. Hidden season before the purpose.
Mm-hmm.
I think any season, you will have a time where you have to be broken, right? You will have a time where like I'm learning so much from David because I'm doing the Bible recap, where you read the Bible in a year, but it has this chronological approach.
I like that.
And I think it's terribly cobbled, but it's amazing how you now have a different approach to the Bible. And once we got into the Second Samuel, got into the Psalms, all of that, you learn more about leadership and you learn more about the story of David in a different depth.
Yeah.
And what I'm learning about him is that he prepared before he performed. Mm-hmm. He processed before he performed. Mm-hmm. He always, seek God. He sought after God. They always say David is a man after God's own heart, right?
Right.
And I think those hidden places, he was literally in a cave before he got the crown. Mm. He was a shepherd boy. Before he even, just the elevation.
I don't know why. Anytime we come together, she has a message. She has a message.
Y'all, I love that story. For so long, I just always said they were characters, but these are real people that really walk this earth.
Yes.
And David reminds us of the humanity
Mhm.
of believers, that you will have some mess,
Yep.
but God will still perform a miracle.
Come on.
Yes.
Broken stories can still become a blessing.
Yes.
So I just think there are so many hidden spaces. He didn't know that he will reign, as the king of Israel when he was just a shepherd boy. Think about if God tell you everything.
Yeah.
Think about when the prophet Samuel came.
First of all, we're gonna try to rush the process.
He said I was king. Yeah, exactly. Right.
These people don't see me.
Like people have to realize he probably
I'm still like
no. We would not even have Psalms today.
Correct.
If David had
That's
everything.
so true. Oh my God, that is so true.
and baby Psalms blesses me.
Oh,
Psalms
listen.
34:4.
Listen.
Come on.
Every
Thank the Lord.
Yeah.
Sometimes you got to hey,
Yeah.
any answer.
Yeah.
Sorry, but that was good. That's good.
That was
Listen,
good.
she's going to preach.
Yes, I love it.
One of the things that you said was we have to be prepared before the performance.
Yeah.
Think about because she sings, she does everything.
Everything.
If she did not prepare, can you imagine? She'll sound like me, trying to get up there.
I did not know you was gonna say that. You're so crazy.
But you put it in perspective for me.
Yeah.
You have to prepare before the performance.
Yeah.
And at this point in my life, you were talking about having those broken seasons before we get to what it is that God has for us. Whenever I'm in a season where this not look God, this does not look right.
Yeah.
I'm always asking Kim, what am I supposed to learn from this? What do I learn from this? And I'm thinking to myself, it has to be something greater coming after this. And that helps me to get through. Even if it doesn't, I still had a hope to get through.
Yeah. No, that's so good. And I think even the thought of what I said, it's not even just only from a performative perspective. Like we do have to process. And I think God even tests us privately to understand his voice, to mold ours, so that when we come publicly to speak, we've already been tested and tried.
Right.
We know that it's him. So I just wanted to clean that up, to not think that it's only a performative perspective. Why you got to process? Or why?
Right.
No, he has to test our voice privately before we become public.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good. I have a question for you. So leading from that, do you feel that it is that you have some pressure to appear that you got everything put together? You put together, but privately, some other things might be going on. I feel as women, we all kind of go through that a little bit.
Yeah. No, I think we all do. I believe that we can dress up, right?
Yeah.
We can put on our makeup and we can go out, right?
Yes.
But behind every smile is not always like a satisfying perspective. And I think that's the difference of being happy and just having joy. Because happiness is based on what's happening in our lives.
Yeah.
So I'm not, they're like, are you happy? No, I have the joy of the Lord.
Come on.
And because of that, he gives, he gives me strength. So it doesn't matter what's happening, my circumstances, my situation. God is bigger. I didn't know I was going to be on here like really.
You're oily, okay? Yeah, right. But so this reminds me of a conversation that I had with Kimon, my son, this week actually, because he said I don't feel. He was telling me that he doesn't feel. I watched, so I got to ring Kim.
Yeah.
At my mom's house. I said, so you need to get your hair done.
Oh,
Hey, you got to retwist this thing. He said, well, that's how I feel right now. I said, I don't care how you feel. I don't care how you feel. You got to look like God blessed you.
That's good.
And then it led into, even when I don't feel my best, I still need to look my best.
Yeah.
Because I saw my students, sometimes they will refuse to learn because they don't look like somebody.
Yes,
But
right.
like they don't want to come to school.
Right.
Yeah.
And when you look like somebody, when you dress up, I told you, my grandmother told me when I first became a teacher, don't ever be the worst dressed person in the room. So I try not to be. I don't have to be the best dressed. I might not be the best dressed.
You always tea though.
But I won't be the worst dressed. So I strive not to be the worst dressed.
Right.
And I'm saying that because, and then it led into the conversation about wearing masks. Because people are always saying that we're wearing masks. But what if when I'm going through stuff, I really trust that God is going to bring me out?
That's good.
What if I believe that my words have power? So even though I am in this, even though I am struggling right now, I'm still speaking life. Right. And I believe God will do it.
Yeah.
That's so good.
And I think when people say that dealing with things privately. Yes, I'm dealing with things privately, but
Yeah.
God is dealing with me too.
Absolutely.
And because I know that He has the power, I'm
Yes.
going ahead and praise the dude.
No.
I gotta praise.
Yeah.
Even through my mess. Because y'all don't even know these phone calls I've had this week.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yes. I'll tell you what.
No,
Yeah,
we got to
that's
show
good.
up though. We got to
Yes.
show up.
That's good.
Yeah.
And Kim, what piggybacking off of what you said, I remember praying to God that I don't look like what I'm going through. Because I didn't want to look like that. Because I understand what Kaman is saying. Because at one point this is how I feel right now. I don't feel like doing it. But God, thank God He pulled me out of that. And after that, I prayed, God, I don't want to look like the mess that I'm going through.
That's so good.
Or what I'm feeling right now. I still acknowledge that, but I give Him all the praise because at the end of the day, is He not still God?
Is He God? That's
what I'm saying. Not still God?
Still God.
It's when you say that, I don't know why I heard this because I never really heard this, but I feel like we say we don't look like what we've been through, but I don't know why when you were saying that, I feel like I do look like what I've been through. And
He brought me out of that thing.
Yeah, it's like you. Even though we've been through the fire, but we can come out and not have. We don't
Not
smell like
burned.
smoke. We're not burned.
Yeah.
Nothing. But He says that He gives us beauty for our ashes.
That's
And I think I've had so many broken places, so many ashes. And I'm talking about, even though I don't come out in public looking ashy,
Yeah.
but there is still beauty when
Yeah.
we walk in a space. People are like, well, wow, what is that? When they see, strong women of God, I do look like what I've been through because God has been through me.
Ooh, wait a minute.
I just got that.
Take
I don't
the mic
know.
off and drop it. Take the mic off and drop it.
We can end right here.
When you were saying that seriously, I'm like, you know what? We look like what we've been through because He's brought us through.
Ooh, and I thank you.
All right. I ain't got nothing. This is the moment that I had right here with the two hilarious church girls, and I'm going to take that and run with it because we look like what we've been through.
Amen.
And
I'm glad that He brought me out. I'm glad He brought me through it.
Yeah.
And when I think about the 23rd Psalm, because that's one of the ones I literally read it every day and ask God to help me to see it from a different perspective. But when I think about the words of the 23rd Psalms, He leadeth me beside the still waters. He restores my soul.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. And then when I get to the last part, surely I have to say surely like
Shirley. You understand like a whole Baptist preacher.
So when you understand you saying Shirley. Shirley.
But goodness and mercy, it literally follows me every day of my life. And I am so grateful because even in those moments where it feels like that you're being done wrong or people are misunderstanding you, that God, He's literally making a way. And then, like you said, those private testings.
Yes.
How are you going to respond?
Oh my.
How will you respond?
Yeah.
When what you've been praying for does not come? How will you respond when you're misunderstood? Because I know, but because that sometimes you are misunderstood.
Yes, I am very much so. I've had a lot of experience and a lot of things that I've shared, with you, just even through women ministry. Some people will misunderstand. They will see this and not really understand. Oh, we see what you've become. We see how well you speak. We see how oily or whatever those things are, right? I don't care about those type of things, but it's like, baby, if you only knew. But there is an opportunity to evangelize and minister. We can't forfeit our witness and our opportunities. Don't think that you've arrived just because you can quote Genesis all the way to Revelation and you know all the books of the Bible in order. And I do. Right. But the Bible don't say read the word, study thy word.
Study to show yourself.
That's Bible.
And if you really walk with the word in you, that no situation that you have, you should be able to minister to people. Everybody not going to like you, and you're not going to be for everybody. You're not called to everybody, and you just got to know your assignment. Because sometimes they can be assassins.
Oh, that's good.
Well, did y'all hear him?
That's good.
So, and it's okay. And I know in business, they always say the customer is right, but in ministry, the people that you are called to could be wrong, but you could be right for them. The grace on your life, you want to give people your bosom, but sometimes the enemy would try to poke his head out. And then you find yourself like, well, I thought this would be a mentee. I thought this was my... things get messy, but that's how the enemy works.
And you know, God gives people free will.
Absolutely.
You can accept it or you not. You don't have to.
Yeah.
But you know what you do? Shake the dust off your feet.
Absolutely.
And be done with it.
Absolutely.
Because I'm and one thing that I do like about you, Sharday, is you don't beat people over the head with the Bible. And I appreciate that.
Thank you.
It's gonna slide in there. don't think it ain't gonna slide in there. But and that's the same thing with me, and I'm okay with that.
Right.
Because some people don't realize that they need the word on the inside of them.
That's good.
Something that they can take with them, and that's what you do. And that's another thing that I've noticed about you. You actually live what you're preaching.
Oh, wow.
And I do love that.
So I love God for real. That's the biggest. Like, I love Him for real. Like, it's not just a phase or a moment. Like, oh well, I didn't try this and try that. Well, let me just try God and put on this. I was chosen. I really, y'all, sometimes I be like, God, why I got to do this? Like, sometimes I just want to be normal. I want to walk in Publix and not have a word for the cashier.
And she gonna do it every time.
I want to get in an Uber out of town in a whole other state and not have a word for the driver. Like, sometimes I be like, can I just be normal?
Can I say something to you?
So it's like, it'll stir up, and sometimes I really just want to be. Sometimes I do want to go places that God be like, no, you can't go there. You're separated. You're sanctified. You're built. You're not of the same cloth. But sometimes He will take us places to evangelize. But I'm just grateful, and that's what we're here for, to live out the life work and what He has created us to be. And it is to be vocational. It is to be relational. It is through our occupation. So I'm literally like a little Dave. You call me Davina. I'm just trying to. I ain't perfect, right? But I'm talking about. I love God for real.
For real.
I love God for real.
And it comes from those life experiences.
Yeah.
How do you navigate not being who you used to be, and then people remembering who you used to be or what you used to do, what you've done in your past?
Y'all, that's scary. Because even women with a future, we all got a past, right?
Yeah.
And I think that's what prunes us. That's what prepares us for, especially being a prophetic voice. And when you're called to ministry, I don't really want to be, and I'm only giving this preference. I don't want to be the first lady that just having tea parties and a little hat and ain't never really even went through nothing. Because you never know if you have a woman who recently had an abortion or had a situation.
Right.
And you don't have nothing for them.
Nothing for them.
Like, sometimes I be like, God, I see what you like really took me through so that I'm able to bring it to those.
Yeah.
Like, and I think my past experience through relationships, I literally, in my younger age, I wanted to be loved because I was loving. And I didn't receive love in a certain way. I wasn't told that I was loved. But see, that's not the main part of the story, because I don't want to give that focus. I started looking for love and it turned to lust. It was just lust. Thinking that I could be in this relationship and they're going to fill a void that I'm missing. And then you find yourself living in sexual sin.
Yeah.
And then, but once you really live that life and experience, and you realize that He is the way, the truth, and the life. He's going to show you the way. He's going to reveal the truth, and He's going to give you a life, and so that you can live it abundantly. And once life turned around for me, of everything that I've experienced through relationships, through hardships, I'm talking about, y'all, like, if y'all knew it'll be in my book. It'll be in my book.
and we need you to purchase it.
Yes. If you knew my life story, some people will understand why my approach, because we talk about David of humanity, but I'm talking about Sharday with humility. God has humbled me.
Yeah.
I've acquired and had so many things, the corporate job, the beautiful house, all of the things, right? But when all of that was gone and taken away, who are you?
Who are you?
And like, you can live in an identity crisis. But then in your identity crisis, you know, and you find out who Christ is.
Listen.
This is a wordsmith over here. This is killing me with this. And I absolutely
my
love
mind
it.
is blown.
I love it.
My mind is blown. I love that because you really know who you are in Christ. You know your identity through Christ. And I think so many young girls don't know their
Yeah.
identity through
Grown
Christ.
women.
Grown women.
That's true.
Absolutely. And like you said, at one point you were looking for something. You were looking for love. So how did you get to the place where you said, okay, God, I know my identity through you? Or how did he reveal that to you, your identity through him?
So I was very insecure, like as a young teenager, very, top heavy, cover myself up because I felt like people only saw that and didn't see me for who I was.
Yeah.
So,
for mine.
yeah.
Lord, give me some.
Right. So and everybody's story is different, right?
Different.
I did not want that because I felt like that physical aspect of me was what was hey, she got it. Right. So then I'm like, well, I love this and I love that and I want to speak, but they staring all right here. And
it's like, I'm more than that.
Right, absolutely. Yeah. And I even as a 40-year-old woman, I still deal with levels of why you really here? What you want from me?
Me too. Who sent you?
Like, is this too good to be true? Or is it?
And I hate that the enemy does that to us.
Yes.
Exactly, because that's who's doing it. That's
him. Literally a distraction.
Yeah.
But we have to understand that you are worthy.
Mm-hmm.
And everybody, and I think it was a conversation that Nat and I had after a separation from a friend group that I had. Mm-hmm. And it was somebody that I was talking to. I was talking to Nat about it. Mm-hmm. And I was like, I don't trust this person. Yeah. And she told me, Kim, everybody's not that person. Everybody's
so
not
good.
them. And I had to make a decision right then that I was going to stop punishing other people for what I went through in my past.
Yeah.
Because everybody that attaches to me is not. I just cringe sometimes.
Right.
And I get, like you said, why you?
Yeah. And some of them can be just boosters.
Right.
When a rocket takes off and when it extends and everything falls from it, they're just not a part of, they're not able to go where you're going and where God is elevating you. So they can be boosters, scenarios.
Space with the ship.
See, y'all need to listen.
I hear you, Sharday. Come on, Holy Ghost.
I feel like that's a sermon topic.
That's so good.
That is good.
I gotta insert that. But for the young woman to truly answer that question is just know who you are in God. Know whose you are. Like, just don't fall for anything and everything just because they say you got a pretty face and this. Did that, done that. But I'm telling you now, as an assertive woman, as a woman that is affirmed by God,
you are
first, before man can confirm anything, just know who you are. Get in the Word of God. Get into a space, get a private, personal relationship with God so that you know who he is. And you will then find your identity. So it doesn't matter what your earthly father did.
Come on.
Because that's the people that deal with identity issues, even when it comes to Christ. Because it started here on earth. But when you know your heavenly father, you will find who you are in him. That you are the head and not the tail.
Come on.
That you are beyond and not beneath. That you are fearfully and wonderfully made. That you are the apple of his eye.
Yes.
And once you walk into that, then you don't have to worry about nothing. I'm going to be quiet.
Ain't worried about nothing.
Ain't worried about nothing.
Ain't worried about nothing. So we brought you on because I know that you're a church girl.
It is.
I know that you are a church girl. And when people hear church girl, I don't want them to think that we're not fun and all that kind of stuff, because we hang out, we have a great time, and I'm going to that as much as possible. I love my life.
Yes.
And when and God gave me this because I don't want people to think that because you were not born and raised in the church like we were, that you're not a church girl. Because when COVID happened, what did everybody say?
Oh wow,
we are the church.
Yes.
And I'm a girl. So I'm just good.
Right. I love it.
So don't try to play us.
Yeah.
Right.
So there are misconceptions of church girls.
So that being said, what is one of the biggest misconceptions of church girls or women in ministry that you personally had to confront?
First of all, gone are the days when the single moms walk into the church just to find a man or either want the pastor. We're not on that. Because most of the time they be for the streets and all
Hello.
that. But I think for me, something that I've had to actually address and approach for me is what Kim said. And that's crazy. It's not crazy, but you and I, Listen, we do live our life. There is
Yeah.
enjoyment.
Yes.
Like,
We live our lives.
we can be stylish.
Yeah.
We can go and have fun. I think the Bible even says in Ecclesiastics that there's a time to laugh and dance.
Yes.
So I think that's a misconception, that we are always so uptight and
Mhm.
yes, we all toting and Bible quoting, but if we ain't knocking it around nobody's head everywhere we go, you know, like, don't.
Correct.
I'm just saying.
I love that you said that, because we actually got together for Valentine's Day as
Yes.
a group of girls, and we sat and we ate crab legs, y'all.
And we had a
We
time.
had a
She
ball.
don't like seafood.
She don't like. Kim didn't like.
I ate the corn.
Where are you from?
The corn was
How you a
the
Florida
corn and
girl?
potatoes were so.
Listen,
I don't know a Florida girl that doesn't like seafood.
listen. I understand.
I used
people
to have
have
fish
allergies.
growing up, but
You used to eat fish. You could have had the fish.
no. I ate it every Friday for 18 years.
We still do fish.
I don't
on
have to.
Fridays.
If I don't have to eat it,
No, you do get tired of something that you eat forever.
every
and ever.
Friday. My daddy loved it.
Yeah,
Right.
that's like that.
But I actually can eat fish every day.
I love fish.
Love it.
But yeah, so we hang out, we go places, we go to
Right.
brunch, we go to lunch, we take trips together.
Absolutely.
We do these things,
Yes.
you know, but at the same time, we still love God.
Yes.
We still represent Him in
Absolutely.
the places that we go. We still want to look like, hey, it's something different about these ladies over here.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
But, you know,
Yeah.
so what are some of the misconceptions for you?
It's a lot of misconceptions. It's specifically just not having enjoyment, not having fun, can't be in a space with other people and coexist. We can do that. We will do that. And we will actually represent for God. Like the song say, repping the kingdom. We still repping the kingdom. Because I love church girl all day, because that is what I live, breathe, everything. But God told me the other day, kingdom cutie. And it's with a K.
Hey.
Kingdom cutie. Because we can still be cute and kingdom.
At the
Right.
same time.
Don't try to get my trademark.
Hey.
We are
We're gonna
kingdom
trademark
cutie.
that.
Right. You better do it.
Right.
You better do it. You got to do it.
Yes, we can still be cute and,
Yeah.
and charismatic, but
Mhm.
called
Yes.
and committed
Mhm.
for Christ and be a church girl.
Yeah.
Called Kingdom Cute.
Yes.
That's good.
That's good.
And it'll preach.
That's real good. That's a whole nother KKK.
Hey. We taking it and turning it around.
That part.
Hey.
They try to turn everything else around. They try to turn a promise around to something else.
Oh,
I love it. So
Right.
how do you balance the authenticity and the expectations of being a church girl? Because no, like for me, you're not going to put me in a box.
Yeah.
I tear that whole box
She said, "I'll tear that whole box
because I
up."
don't want it. You're
Right.
not going to do that to me.
Yeah, and you won't care. Like, I am not a nun. Like,
I love
there
that.
is purity in this
Yeah.
woman. Like, don't get me
Amen.
wrong. But I'm not gonna be around here like,
Listen,
You know, like-
I heard somebody say, "Look, I don't wear choir robes to the beach. If we go to the beach, I'm gonna put on a swimsuit. We
And
still
then-
church girls, you know."
this is the joy that I've been waiting for. I'm just closing. This is the joy.
Right.
Yeah.
What?
Well, you want me to sweat at it?
Right. It's not happening.
No.
There, freedom lives here.
Right. And
Yes.
I love
Yes.
that. The freedom.
Yes. Yes.
The freedom to be authentically me.
Yes.
The freedom to be who God has called me to
Yes.
be.
Yeah.
And the freedom to enjoy.
Yes,
Yeah.
and I'm so goofy. Like, I stick
Yes.
my tongue out half of the time while I'm still like her. Like,
Yeah.
and it's okay. And I love the Lord.
Yes.
Ain't nobody gonna make me feel no kind of way. So
Not my
yes,
Lord.
that's me.
And that leads us into like cultural, like those unrealistic expectations
Right.
of church people. I'm gonna tell you now, I'm not wearing a skirt everywhere. I don't want to.
Right.
And when I stand up, if you look at my thighs, they rub together. I need something in between.
Exactly. So
I'm a big girl. You know what I'm saying?
oh my gosh.
But if I want to wear pants, I'm wear pants.
Right.
Right.
And I thank God that we are not legalistic.
Right.
Ooh, yes.
That's good.
First of all,
Yes.
our works and the way that we dress, it's not going to get you into
It's
heaven.
Right.
not gonna get.
It's
into
not
that.
going
and
to
we
get you
can't take
to
none of it with us.
Yes.
You can't.
That religious mindset.
Yeah.
I
Going straight to
can't.
hell.
Yeah. Because you're trying to work to get
Yeah.
to heaven.
Trying to work.
You can't do
You
it.
can't do it.
He did it on the cross.
Right,
You know,
already.
come here, Old Testament.
Hey,
That's so good.
I
Yeah.
can't do it.
When Moses came down with the Ten Commandments,
on.
and they was doing what they were not supposed to do, and God was
Right.
like, "Look, these people can't even
Yeah.
keep these commandments right here."
Cannot.
He knew this fleshly nature
Absolutely.
would not be able to get to heaven by our works.
Right.
You know,
That's
so
good.
I thank God for Jesus.
Hey,
And do.
Amen.
Oh my.
he fulfilled it.
Yes.
So that I don't have to try to do it.
Right.
Now that doesn't
Right.
mean that I'm going to just be out here hanging out.
Correct.
And
Yeah.
just doing stuff
Yeah,
that
it's
I
not
know
gonna be
that
mixed.
defiles my body and all that kind of
Right.
stuff. No, I'm not doing it.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
at the same time, I don't have to wear a dress every
Absolutely.
day, all day, every day.
Yes.
Now, I'm gonna dress up when I want to,
Right.
because I want to,
Yes, cute.
and I like it.
And mocktails are really good.
Oh no, they really.
Y'all too
And
much.
if you're in the Orlando area, I have someone for you.
Yeah.
She does a great job.
Yeah.
I got to tell you about it.
Oh wow.
So all of us are women in ministry. You know, we all serve in a capacity at our church, at different areas in our life. So what are some of the stereotypes that you have found while working in ministry? So Kim and I spoke about this in one of the episodes before, about balance.
Mhm.
Do you think that there is a healthy way that we can balance womanhood, faith, femininity while still honoring God?
That's good. I actually think I listened to that one too.
Yeah.
And y'all had some really good points. I think our life there has to be a scale where there is balance.
Yeah.
And I'm definitely a girl's girl. So there's femininity all day, but that doesn't mean that I'm against, like men can't be in a room or be in a space. I recently had my annual event and I'm like, come on, man, because we have to do it together.
Right.
And I think the balance for me, it works because you have to find rest.
Mm-hmm.
You got to restore.
Mm-hmm.
You got to get back up. And I think ministry, when you're called to a people, and it's not going to always be easy, we're basically PKs. Like my mom is an evangelist. She's been in ministry her entire life.
Yeah.
And she has a prophetic ministry that,
Love her. If you haven't met her, you got to.
Oh
She
my.
is amazing.
Yes.
Love
So
her.
we've looked to her and gleaned from how she, not necessarily juggle, but was able to intertwine. Everything that she does is ministry. That's how I understand ministry and marketplace even the better because of Evangelist Rhonda Childs. And she's taught us that. But she also, there were times and seasons where she did not have balance. And sometimes you'll find yourself learning from your parents or those that you look to say, wait, I don't want to be like that.
Yes.
Like mom, like y'all got to, you have to find balance. She's always at the church, always is a leader in church. And I'm like, I love the Lord.
Yes.
And I love his word and I love his people.
I do.
But I'm going to find rest.
Y'all already know how I feel about rest. And if you don't remember, go back and listen to some of our other episodes.
Right. That's what I heard. So rest is so important for me to find that balance in faith. And just also having those times. Don't be a mediocre believer. Like, don't be like, well, this time I'm going to read this and then I'm going to pray and then I'm going to eat my piece of bread and then I'm going Why are we doing that? What are we doing? God told you to do that. My father said, ease up. So I think that it's important to find that balance and just listen to him. You may have a season where you have 5 a.m. mornings. Oh my. You may have seasons where he will wake you up at 3 a.m. to pray. Right? We've had those.
Yes.
But just find that balance and pray that he gives you the strength because he will.
He will.
If Proverbs even says that we have to submit our plans to him.
That's it.
Yes.
So that he can establish it.
Yes.
So whatever your plans are, be intentional to give it to him.
Yeah.
Whether you're in ministry, whether you're trying to balance this soft life and you want, still want to be, you are single and a mom. So I'm a single mom, but it's like, hey, I'm a woman.
And
I want to.
And
I'm an individual.
Absolutely.
I have things that I like as well.
Absolutely. Don't forfeit that. Focus on that because that will bring you balance. Because if you do so much for everyone else, and then you'll find yourself weary.
Yeah.
We will do.
Yeah.
Right.
And I don't want to faint. I like due season.
Come on.
I'm so ready for due season.
She's so good. She said, I don't want to faint.
I love
So yes.
Yeah.
And one of the things that I wanted to point out, and why you were one of the people that were chosen for this podcast, is because you are a girl's girl. I absolutely love that. So I'm a type of person, I'm going to compliment people.
Yes.
And she reciprocates.
Yeah.
Oh my.
She finds the good. There's something good in everybody.
Right.
In everybody.
Right.
And she doesn't, like, she sees me,
Mm-hmm.
and it doesn't take away from who she is.
Yes.
And I absolutely love
Yes.
you for that, because I've been in seasons where I've had to turn my light down because I didn't want to offend your what you had going on.
Right.
I don't have to do that.
I love that. First of all, these women are strikingly beautiful.
And she says it all the time. Like, and she is too.
When I say gorgeous, like
beautiful, like
in real life. And I'm not talking about just like no fit. I'm talking about they are gorgeous, cheekbone, face, skin tone, like yeah. So when I'm one of those people that like I look at teeth, I look at lips, I'm like, you're so pretty. Like randomly talking to one of them.
And she was saying in the middle of the conversation, like, oh.
I can't help it. So I definitely am a girl's girl. I'm a very relational person.
Right.
And I just believe that you have to pour into. I have 3 sisters, y'all. 3 sisters.
So do I. So do I.
And we are all uniquely different, right?
You guys are, but so lovely.
Oh, thank you. And we got a stylish mom. Let me tell you. So we know what that is. If we ain't gonna get it from nobody else, friends, cousin, a stranger,
get it from your
we're
mom.
going to we are going to pour into each other. My sister Shannon is going to compliment you. When she,
yes.
You look so pretty. She'll be like, you look so pretty up there. And she and then I used to start saying, but did you get a picture?
Right.
So now when
she just not documented it, right?
Did it happen for real?
Right. So when she be like, you got, and then my mama will see me and she be like, did you get a picture today? I be like, take a picture of me. Because we want. So it started in the house. It started amongst us. So like when I see a beautiful woman, sometimes some of them don't even be that striking, but you can find, and I'm being real, you can find the beauty within them. I'm sorry. No, y'all actually beautiful for real. But what I'm saying is they can have a
look, the Holy Ghost will show you something good about it.
I'm sorry. Make sure y'all
I do believe that regardless of what you look like, that there is something special that God placed on the inside of you.
Correct.
And you're able to see that.
I see that. Yeah. I see that. So yes, I'm sorry for that ain't that cute. We love the Lord.
You're all beautiful.
I got hot. I'm so embarrassed. Oh Jesus. Okay. Oh my God. That hair gonna be cute. Something gonna be cute.
Bless your heart.
I love that polish.
Who do your nails?
Please tell me.
Oh God. I'm sorry. Oh, cut that. I'm sorry.
But she sees the beauty in everything, and I appreciate that about her.
Yes, she does.
But back to you. She ministers all the time. She has an ongoing Tuesday morning call that she does at 7 a.m. where she's ministering, she's pouring out. And I know, just because I know you personally, that every day isn't easy. I know that you've going through some things that will break some people.
Yeah.
So who heals the woman who ministers? You've ministered to a lot of people.
Yeah.
But what healed the woman who ministers?
I'm telling you, I feel like I said it in another life. I think life and experiences in itself, because I have had some true experiences that some will be like, well, how do you survive that? It's like he created me to be a warrior, created me to be a fighter, to come out of situations that some people would have been like, okay, I'm done with this. I can't do this anymore. And I even believe that situations that even when I was saved, and I'm still saved, but when I was saved and I backslid, the Lord will really speak to me and say, I allowed this to happen so that that woman or that girl that comes to you, like that broke me in one season. I was like, what? Like, are you really telling me that you allowed this to happen just so that when a woman comes to you, and I had a full circle moment literally a month ago with a 20-some-year-old girl, and I had never said this openly or publicly, because when you're writing a book, you kind of keep certain things.
Yeah.
And I was in a space with her, and I said, look to me. I said, listen, we can walk in this life of purity. We know that this body is a temple. I said, but there was a time when I was on a strike, when I was like, I want to be married. I want to be pure. I want to be a woman that is kept. And I'm not going to give, my pearls to swine. And yeah, I meant that thing. And boy, I slipped and cried on a Thursday. But when I tell you, the Lord, he literally, I had a prophet coming up talking about, well, somebody is in a space right now where God wants you to repent. Y'all, I was like,
that prophet be your business.
Your business.
The Holy Ghost always on my.
And I'm like, oh my, right. And I'm like, okay, you can't be on the worship team, and then and I'm like, and as I began to repent and I began to pray and cry out to God, even though I had already cried Thursday night, felt horrible about it, y'all. But he said, I allowed this to happen.
Quick clarification here. I'm not saying God causes or endorses sin. I'm saying God is so redemptive that even our surrendered failures can become testimonies that bring healing to others.
Because there's going to be women that don't want to hear the story of the one that did it like this the whole time.
Right.
And that didn't fall.
Yeah.
Like, we're not perfect.
We're not perfect.
And when I realized the full circle moment as I'm ministering to this 20-some-year-old that was going through identity issues, that was going through relational issues with men, and pointing it to her dad, and I was able to say, listen, I fell before, and her eyes just stretched, like, because all she saw was
that's all. Yeah.
The Sharday that we see
right.
Yeah.
See now.
Yeah.
Yes.
I said, I said, there has been a moment. I said, you got to get back up.
Yeah.
Because he's already died for our sin and shame.
That's it. That's it. You don't have to stay there.
Yes. Don't sit there. Look back to also, you can reference, but don't reside there. Don't stay there. There are so many victories behind it, so we can know that there are so many in front of us.
Amen.
And when I tell you, she wiped those tears from her eyes, she was going to go to her car and go home and don't want to be here. Wipe those tears from her eyes, and there was just a light in her. And I said, God, I said, God, I thank you, because I would have had nothing for her had I not
been through it yourself. So what do you say to the young lady who was like a 19-year-old, had a baby, out of wedlock, and you keep beating yourself up about it?
What's so crazy is it's so different from me, because I had my son at 25, but many don't know that I was pregnant at 19. 18, 19, pregnant. Had an abortion. And that thing like haunted me over the years, because the guy who I was with at that time, or pregnant from, every year it was like an anniversary type thing. He would come and he would cry. And I'm like, we haven't healed. We got to.
Yeah.
And he would always refer to he, like it would be a son. He'll be graduating right now. He will be the top this, because he was a jock. So he was very athletic, and he assumed that this son, that we never had, this child we never had.
Yeah.
And the reason why I'm bringing the backdrop of that experience back is, hey, I didn't tell my mom I had an abortion until I was in my 30s.
Right. Yeah, because of the shame that was, you had held on to.
And I realized what my mom's response was. We could have been with you in that. I only told my oldest sister. We could have been in that with you. Like, don't feel ashamed for the experience that you had. Yeah. And I'm just like, oh my gosh. So I can tell a young girl, like, just know that you have a village. Make sure you have a village. Make sure that you have.
Community is so important.
It's so important. Don't isolate yourself. I isolated myself.
Yes.
And I fought with it for almost 11 years. Yes. Like, oh my God. Oh my God, I aborted a child. They could have been this. They could have been that. But it's like, but God. That's all. But God.
But God. And I know we have a similar background, because I too had an abortion as well. Wow. But I was well into my adulthood. And God had to send somebody to me and say, stop living in that shame. If he sent his son to die and God Jesus forgave you. Why are you living there? Why are you staying there? And I love that you said isolate. Don't isolate yourself, because in isolation, we know what happens.
Yep.
The devil starts putting thoughts in your minds. He starts telling you you're not worthy. You're going to hell. You're gonna die anyway.
Yep.
And then for me, I know I found myself every single day repenting. God, I'm sorry. God, I'm so sorry. God, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, God. Do you know what the Bible says about forgiveness? We cast our sins into the sea of forgetfulness.
As far
as the east is from the west. And if anybody know about that, the east and west will never touch.
Come on, never.
He will never touch. So God is not a God of condemnation.
My Lord.
He won't bring it back up. He won't hold it over your head. We do that to ourselves.
Correct. Yes.
So I had to get to that point and say, God, I did what I did. I accept responsibility, but I thank you for forgiving me. So it's so good that you said it, because a lot of young girls are going through things and they feel they are alone, and you don't have to be alone.
Yes, you don't.
You don't have to be alone.
Oh, wow.
And I'm glad that you brought up the community aspect of it, because a lot of people want to, I don't even know if they want to say that they did it, they got through it by themselves, or if they feel like, because I did this, I have to do this myself. But you don't. It's very important to find a community of men, women, and even for men, because I have a son. Yeah. I know that I can't be everything for him.
Absolutely.
I know that I can't. So I pray even for my husband, because I am a wife, that he finds finds a community of men that he can talk to, just like I have a community of women that I can talk to that speak life into me, because sometimes on those calls you don't know what I've been through that very night, and then you come and you speak to it.
My Lord.
What if I'd never joined? And so I think that it's very important for us to find to be in community with other people, because God created us for each other.
Absolutely.
And the Bible will tell us to not forsake the assembling with other believers. He says that where 2 or 3 are that's not just you by yourself.
That's right.
God. While you were talking, like why am I like this? I remember the parables and the stories in the Gospels, right? When there was a man that was at the pool of Bethesda.
Yeah.
And there was, even though he was there with a lot of invalid people or lame people, but he didn't have community, right? Because everyone around him was also broken.
Right.
But then there's a different story in the Gospel where there was a man who he had, y'all, you know where I'm going with this.
Listen, come on, make it plain.
That his friends brought him because of their faith.
Yes.
Y'all, because of their faith, he was healed. They carried him on the roof of that home where God was healing people. And you need community. And the difference was, even though they both were healed, but the difference was, he was like, he's in front of the Messiah. He's in front of the healing. He was like, do you want to be healed? He's complaining. Well, every time I try to go to the water, nobody helps me. Nobody will take me.
Talk to us.
No community. There are people around, but they're broken.
Yeah.
They're disabled. That's why it's important that proximity and community are not people that you're around the same people that are broken. You got to find those that will carry you. When you need to be lifted, when you need to, man, all right.
Yeah.
I'm not going to do this. All right.
So in your leadership, and because you've created this community of women, can you speak to exhaustion in leadership? Because people don't realize that you wake up early to pray for them. Sometimes God will show you something, and you, as a leader, now I've got to go pray for this person. And then you go back and forth in your mind, do I say something now, God? Tell me what am I supposed to? I don't know.
Yeah. So no, even in this women's group, and first I want to say thank you for even co-laboring with me when times when I'm like, sis, can you lead prayer? Because, and I'm gonna say this, because let's put this on record. Sometimes we do get tired. Sometimes we don't want to pray. Sometimes we don't want to.
Yeah.
But we get into our feelings. But that's the difference from the feelings and the facts.
Come on.
Because there are people that we're called to that are waiting. Don't cancel prayer just because you in your feelings. The fact is, there's still a call for assembly. They want to corporately pray. These women are in need. And now I find myself, when I wanted to cancel the night before, I still get on the call and there is a word of the Lord for every single woman
Name
on
by name.
the call.
She called name by name.
And y'all, when she say every single person on that call, she means every single person on that call. So if it's 10 of us on that call, 10 of us are going to get called by a name.
And y'all don't know, sometimes those are the nights, those are the mornings where the night before I'm like, I'm going to just sleep in a little, because I don't just rise at 6:56 and log in at 7 and be like, okay,
Right.
the Spirit of the Lord said,
Yeah,
no, I got to get up at 5 a.m.
That's what
got
I
to
said.
get in his presence.
People don't realize how early
Exactly.
you have to get up to prepare for that.
Correct.
Yeah.
And it can be exhausting. And that's why I need for people to understand that when you have a leader, when you have somebody that you're looking up to, pray for that person.
Yes.
That's why I pray. I text her on Sundays.
She does.
Yeah.
I'm praying for you.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, only if she, that's the preparation of the week. And I just love that you are the hands and feet of Jesus for real. Like, you truly understand pouring into leaders and being a leader in yourself, in ministry. Sometimes I am tired, but I have to say this. When you are in a leadership role and there is exhaustion, I'm really big on, like, the rest is still in the promise.
Oh, yeah.
Because even when he created all things, he still rested.
He still
Yes, he
rested.
did.
And he set a day aside specifically to rest. So if the creator of the universe,
come on,
rest,
he found rest. We have to find rest.
Yeah.
I coach high impact women in Sharday Harrell Enterprises in my for-profit business. And they always say, I love that there is still an element of rest. Some of these women are high impact mompreneurs, boss CEOs, like on paper, documented millionaires, and they don't understand what rest is. I'm like, no, you got to find rest.
Got to do
because it's your output is based on what your input. What are you putting in you? If you don't find time for whatever you're crafting, whatever your business model is, you're gonna burn out.
Yeah.
And just be, what are you doing? You can't use ChatGPT for everything. Like, you can't be on script for everything. You can't. What are you putting in you so that you won't grow weary? What is the input? Who is your village around you?
Right.
Who are your board of directors? Who's praying and covering you, holding you accountable, saying, I think you're tired today. I think you need to lay down, get some rest.
Yes.
No, seriously. And I appreciate having those in my life that will say, I got you. I can do this. People that can co-labor with you, that can also pray into you so that you can have the strength. God, you know you called me to this. So give me the strength to do it.
Yeah. I have to.
Yeah.
Yes. As a leader, what are your thoughts on therapy, prayer, community, accountability, all of that? Because I think it's like it's a list. It's compiled all together to create something that is useful. What is your thoughts on that?
Oh, my thoughts is go to it.
Yeah.
Do it. Take the class. Do it. I'm like, go it. Is that a new saying? Go it.
Okay.
Do it. Go for it. I think it's important because I am a person that I have been in therapy, but it was more of a perspective of, okay, I don't want to be a product of this environment because I've been in this space for so long and I don't want my mindset to be affected. So I need to speak to someone that not only knows, the actual clinical things, diagnosing and coping things, but they also know the Lord. Right. So it's even better. And I think we need Jesus and we need therapy, right? He's created those therapists. We need people that you can talk to because he's created them. You think about God creating the craftsmen or engineering to build all these things. We need the people that God has called to things. And so I am a true advocate. aSistHER Inc. provides, a healing. It's called aSistHER Inc. It's called Heal Her. That's a segment where single moms get free mental health sessions.
I love that.
From counselors. And I think that it's important that you have that person that can talk not only from a clinical perspective, but also from a called and a Christ-centered perspective as well. So I'm all for it. Do it.
I don't care what you offer in the secular world. If you can't bring me Jesus with it.
That's right.
Oh,
come on.
Right. No, that's good. Prayer.
What's the profit of man?
Yeah, come on. Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes. And I know an awesome therapist, Holly Rozier. She's a pastor.
You love her.
Love her. Although she's not my therapist, that's my sis. She's like, no, I want to do life with you. I can't be your therapist. Right. That was years ago when she first told me that. But yes, I truly believe in community prayer, therapy, and accountability.
Absolutely.
It is essential and it's very important.
It is essential.
It is
essential.
So we know about your faith.
Yeah.
she, if you speak with her, she's going to give you the strategy that you need to do whatever it is that you do. And that's one of the things that I appreciate about you, because God gives you the insight. He gives you all of those things that you need in order to be successful and to pour into other people. But there was a part of you before all of this happened. And she told us that as a child, they would call her crybaby. Now I cry lady. Because if I don't do anything else, I'm gonna laugh and I'm gonna cry.
Cry.
Yeah. And sometimes we laughing too, we cry.
Yes.
Yeah.
I believe I do it all the time.
And I think it's important. So I am writing a memoir, a book about my life, and it is entitled Crybaby. It's not published yet, but why Crybaby and why that title? So my mom shared a story with me over lunch a few years ago, and she said that I was a crybaby. You know, she was on her third child. Yes, she had me at a young time, but I was a crybaby. She took me to the hospital, literally, to get me checked out because she thought something was wrong. I cried constantly, all the time, all the time, all the time. And they checked MR, whatever was in the 80s, whatever machine they had in those hospitals, brain scan, they checked everything. They checked me and they literally said, there is nothing wrong with her. She's just a crybaby. For a doctor to diagnose you as a crybaby, and then now I'm writing a story that just knowing that something sensitive, the sensitivity of the prophet that was birthed, of what I felt. When I'm a worshiper, I cry out all the time. I can't sit in a certain segment or a movie without a tear. Still a crybaby to this day. I would cry if I had that tear. I would cry over the most minute things. People are like, why are you over the couch? But I am truly a crybaby, but I'm writing a story with 9 chapters to signify the 9 months that birthed the prophet today.
Can't wait to read it.
And yeah, it's just a cry out for just elevation and who I
We need to do a
am.
book club. So with all of our books, we can discuss these things.
That would be
about-
amazing.
And then maybe we could talk about them on the podcast.
Yeah. So
Part
yes,
two.
that's crybaby. Yeah.
And one of the things, as we were discussing crybaby, the vulnerability that you talked about and the emotional honesty, because earlier I talked about people thinking that you have on mask, but for me it's the emotional honesty.
Right.
I acknowledge this is how I feel.
Yeah.
But I also acknowledge that God is still God.
That's so good.
And I absolutely refuse
Yeah.
to stay in a place.
Yeah.
And I called Nat yesterday to discuss what's going on in my life, but you know what? I'm done with that.
Right.
I said it, and I'm done with it.
Yeah.
Now I got to let God be God.
Yeah.
So, how do you deal with the being emotionally honest and because you walking a thin line on wearing that mask and everything.
Yeah. So my mouth get me in trouble a lot. So I'm just gonna say that first.
We had to know each other as kids. My mouth got me in trouble all the time when I was a child.
I think I'm brutally honest, but and then once I started to understand my gifting, I realized that I don't like, injustice or people, things that are not fair. And I'm like, okay, that's the prophet in me. So I will see a thing and I can be speaking to that thing. They can't take it personal. I can see the spirit in you. And I'm telling you, I've hurt people with my mouth. But then I realized that it's like, it's coming from a place of love. I'm going to call that thing as it is. I'm not only honest with people, but I'm honest with God too. And we have to understand that sometimes we will be in a place that it's okay to not be okay. We have feelings. We have feelings. I remember Jesus flipped the table when, we have feelings, and I think we have to be honest with God in our prayer life, even with our walk. And we have to understand that, okay, I'm feeling this way, but I'm a one night only chick when it comes to only one night though. Because weeping,
man, do it for a night.
Right.
But you got an appointment with joy.
Exactly. So in the morning, I might weep about that. I might be mad about that, or maybe in my feelings, but I'm not going to allow it to arrest me to a place, because in the morning, I'm going to be And they say, in the morning, you'll be all
Yes.
right. We're going to be all
You're
right.
gonna be all right. I love how you said that you don't let it arrest you, and that you recognize those feelings. Because even on the cross, did Jesus
Oh,
not
my.
say, "My God, my God,
Yeah.
why
Yeah.
have
Why?
thou forsaken us?" Nevertheless, not my will, but thy will be done.
Your
So
will.
he recognized and he felt
Yeah.
abandoned at
Yeah.
that moment,
Yes, it did.
but he understood.
Right.
Nevertheless,
Yes.
your will. So he knew that was his
Yes.
job. He came here to die.
That was his assignment. He said, it is finished.
It is finished.
Into that.
Into that.
No, look, this not seven last thing.
Yeah.
But we have to acknowledge.
Yeah.
We have to acknowledge God.
Yeah.
And when I have conversations with people sometimes get offended because I won't allow them to stay in those feelings. But I'm not. You know, my mom used to tell me when I was growing up, Kim, I'm not having a pity party with you.
Oh, that's good.
That's the only party
That's so
that I
good.
have ever had that my mama would not come to.
Love that.
My mother refuses
Oh my gosh.
to sit with me in the
That's so
pity party.
good. That's so good.
And another thing she used to tell me, she said, Kim, you'll get over it.
That's good.
I hate it when she said it.
But you can't stay there.
But I realized I will get over it.
Yeah.
I never want to be in a place, and I understand that depression is real.
It is.
Anxiety is real.
It is.
But if there's a decision that I can make today,
Hmm.
so I stay out of that place,
Right.
that's what I'm going to do.
Right.
I don't care what happens,
That's good.
how I'm being treated. I have to look
Yeah.
to the author and the finisher of my faith at some point.
Mm-hmm.
I have to.
Yeah.
So that I don't get into a place where
Mhm.
I am sitting in what he's already called me out
Yeah.
of.
Oh my.
Because if the nurse got you out of Lodabar, why would you go back? Why am I going back?
Oh Jesus.
I think that, and that's when you mentioned the therapy part. You may not have what it takes in
Right.
your own mind
Right.
to get you out of that place.
Yeah.
But at some point,
Yeah.
you need to talk to somebody
Somebody.
that's going to give you the tools that you need
Right.
in order to come out of that place.
Absolutely.
Because and then when I'm in a place, I have to ask myself, am I glorifying God?
Ooh, that's
with the way that I
good.
feel.
That's so good.
Yeah.
Is that glorifying God?
That's good.
And it doesn't.
Yeah.
He don't like, just like my earthly father, before he passed, he didn't like to see me transition. I don't like pass. Before he transitioned, he didn't like to see me sad.
Mm.
And he would always tell me, Kim, the darkest part of the night comes just before the break of day.
That's right.
That's
So
good.
whatever I'm feeling in that moment,
Yeah.
I have to know that, like you said, morning is coming.
Morning.
It's coming.
Only one night though.
Oh, that's it. And I tell that I got 3 days.
After
A lot can happen in 3 days. All right. What's wrong with us? These are really two hilarious church girls, and they bring the church girl out of you.
You have been preaching since we started.
Listen.
And I'm not even churchy like that.
No, but it's in us. It's in you.
Right.
It's
And
only
like I said, and then guess what? The traditional church, it don't even have to be like that.
Right.
Because I told you what I said, we are the church.
We are the
Yes.
church.
When
Absolutely.
we couldn't go in those buildings,
Oh my.
we are the church.
We
Right.
are the church.
Right.
So being a church girl is just it's just that. It's just who we are.
So good.
So one of the other things that I love about you is because it's the fact that you balance faith and business.
Mm-hmm.
So she does ministry and marketplace.
Yes. Yeah.
How do you and she does it's so effortless the way that she connects the two,
Oh gosh.
and people look to her for that.
Thank you. Well, I think I really, certain leaders that you're called to, or certain leaders that are in your life for a season, they'll teach you a thing. And I'll never forget Pastor Takoa Pori. She told me that you don't have to separate ministry and marketplace.
You don't have
They get married.
They get married.
And I never really saw it like that, because sometimes we're trying to output and do so many things, and it shouldn't be complicated. Ministry is not complicated.
Mm-hmm.
It's in one message, one focus, and if it all intertwines to the same thing, and we have principles, because the Bible are principles.
Mm-hmm.
And even though a person doesn't necessarily have to be a Christian, that can come to, my actual business and get solutions or get strategic services or whatever that looks like, it's still ministry, it's still servitude, it's still a servant heart. Even in my real estate business, I'm like, I want to be a part of those three elements where, people that they're getting married, they're having a baby, and then they're buying a house. And I'm like, oh, I want to be a part of one of those. Buying a house was a great thing, but the life that I've experienced, I was able to also walk in a space of knowing how it feels and looks. Being a single woman, purchasing your own home. Yeah. I've experienced that. You have some people selling homes that don't have a home of their own. So, that's not a shot. It's just you just have a different reaction and a different experience and a grace towards it because you have done it. I'm one of those leaders that I teach from experience. I coach from experience. Yeah. I can read all the books and watch many podcasts. And I'm talking about go from Genesis, Leviticus, Exodus, Leviticus, and keep going. But the experience is what's really going to hit different. Yes. Because I've been there, so I can tell you how to get there. That's why mentorship is important. Yeah. Hey, I'm going to tell you that it's going to be a block right here. So now you can avoid that thing because you're talking to someone that truly experienced it. Yeah. So I think you can't teach a thing until you truly mastered it.
I love that you said that because you have mastered, seems like to me on the outside looking in, that spirituality and ambition don't have to conflict. It doesn't have to be a thing. Absolutely. You can marry them together, as you said.
Thank you. Yes, and that's what I do. I'm all for building the kingdom. Someone told me a while ago, you're like a Moses. You're going to get the people out of, that broken place. Yeah. And I'm like, okay, like that. I'm like, no pressure.
I'm about to say the pressure is on.
Right. I'm like, oh my, you're the Moses for this generation. You're the Moses for your family. You're the Moses for this. And I'm like, wow, like, he still had insecurities too.
Yes, he did.
And still one of the most prolific figures that walked this earth. So I'm just grateful to be called to ministry and also being able to do it. Because sometimes they say you're not churchy enough or you're not big. It's like over it.
Gonna have something to say.
And that's what you have to realize. When you just that people will always have something
to
say. And that's okay. Say something.
Right.
I'm gonna have something to say too.
Right. Exactly. So I'm honored to be used to have both come together and it's well received.
Yes.
So let's have a little fun with Sharday. We're going to do some rapid fire questions and you just tell us what comes to your mind first.
Okay.
You ready?
Yes.
Coffee first or prayer first?
So I actually don't drink coffee. So definitely prayer first. I am a tea girly. But before I even rise and try to get to the kitchen, the kettle, or whatever it is, I'm going to pray. Yeah, there's always going to be some type of prayer or just a consciousness of prayer on my lips. So, yes, I always say speak to God before you speak to anyone else.
I like that. Amen. All right. What's the most church girl thing about you?
The most church
damn prayer thing.
That was so.
I have it.
Right. I always try to find God in every situation.
Yes, you do.
Yes.
I'm like, I always got to insert him. I always got to say, well, the Bible says, and I think that is so churchy, girl. Like that's a church girl.
Well, I do believe that everything that we experience, it's a lesson.
It's absolutely.
I get that one.
Yes.
What is the least church girl thing about you?
The least church girl thing about me, y'all don't have me nowhere and y'all play juvie.
Cut.
He's still. Even if I'm like I wasn't saving the 2000. Sorry.
Yeah.
So like that is baby. Y'all can play whatever is out today. I wouldn't know a word. I wouldn't know nothing. But y'all play some juvie.
You see that 94 Mercedes on TV?
I bought that. I be like, Lord, that's how women of Marvin Gaye. Yep, that's our like. We be like
when they did that verses, I was a No Limit Soldier.
What? I was so.
I had to wear that the next day at church.
I told my son to go in the room. You can see his son. I was so lit in my front room. So that is like so not a church girl. Baby, I love me some jewelry.
Jewelry and jewelry.
Amen. Hey! A whoa day.
We're gonna bring it back.
Bring it back.
Bring it back. Bring it back.
Yeah, don't bring it too back. Like, don't back it up. Okay.
Because after you back it up and stop.
Right. And then,
Okay.
listen.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
We still have more.
I didn't.
Yeah, just don't
Bring
bring
it back.
Let's bring it.
Before the 99 and the 2000. Okay.
We're gonna bring it back. Okay.
And we'll
Okay.
see.
Listen. Now, what is your favorite? So funny. We go ahead. Your favorite worship song that just wrecks you, baby.
Oh my. Y'all, so first of all, y'all already know I'm a crybaby, and I am a worshiper. Like, I was born a worshiper. So I prefer worship over a praise element song. Anyway, I love vertical worship. So it's actually too many, but if I could, like, what always hits me, and people be like, the elevation of this song, Byron Cage, great and mighty is our God, great and mighty is our God. Let all God's people sing how much. That song takes me there. And then I can go from that to, like, elevation worship. You know, you have been so good to me. Oh God, I can't believe how you love me. What a friend you have been. Or just simple old school.
Yeah.
Simple. Thank you.
You want me to
Not
start
that
covering
right there.
You want me to start covering
It's
I'm
gonna
done.
set it.
'Cause I do.
It always, like, that's a no makeup zone, like, song. Don't be getting ready. Like, I was literally getting ready.
That's how to get ready song.
It's Timothy Reddick sings it in a way that will just whoop, it will take you in. And I'm like, he'll say, you may. I'm like, I
and
said,
then you start thinking about all the ways that God made.
Exactly. So I can go from vertical, saying how mighty he is, or just a simple song of gratitude that just says thank you. And it will wreck me.
Listen. Thank you, Lord.
What?
Or, you know what, take me, and God has smiled on me.
Oh, smile on me. Yes. It can be the simple. Oh, my. Yeah. I love the Lord. I love worshiping. Yeah.
And so it's a church saying. What church saying? People think it's real churchy, but sometimes it really, really hits.
Let me see. If it had not been for the Lord on my side. Right. I'm telling you. Listen. It's so many church, like,
and you know, as a child, we used to think, oh, here they go again.
Right.
But you start to experience something. When I think about if they just start saying,
and all that. Oh my!
My mom I used to say, Mom, why they always hollering and yelling in church?
Right.
Like, keep on living.
That's it. Keep living.
Yes. Keep living.
I truly didn't understand. And guess what? Baby, I got a story to tell too.
Right. We all do. Oh God. When they say try God.
Try.
All right.
He's all right.
Yes.
All right. What is one thing that people assume that's wrong about you?
Assume that's actually wrong. Well, a lot of people think that I'm not approachable. And I've kind of gotten out of that, but that was probably the most shocking thing that I can remember, because I'm like, I am so goofy. Like, I'm very relational.
Yes.
I love connecting with people genuinely, but some people will get to know me, or they'll finally have a space with me. They're like, I thought you were kind of stuck up.
And when people do that,
stop that.
That's something that you have to deal with within yourself, and that's what God showed me. It's something that they're struggling with.
Yeah, that's good.
It has absolutely nothing to do with you.
No, I was so bothered by those comments.
It used to bother me too.
Yeah,
because you know who you are,
right?
And you know that you are so far from that.
Absolutely.
Like, well, what about me makes you think
right?
But I had to stop.
Yeah,
because I was taking on their age. Like, that's something between.
Yeah, and it was an external. Oh, you look so put together. You look so this, and I said I don't want that to stop or stunt my connection with people. Because there are a lot of many women that I'm called to, but I don't want to think that they can't be in the room or they can't sit at the table.
Right, and
that bothered me.
And that's one of the things I do love about you.
Thank you.
That you invite everybody to the table.
Yes, everybody. Yep, I do.
Come on. All right, heels or hoodie.
So, okay, as of late, being an educator, I've been in flats a lot. I tried to put some heels on the other day, and I was like, what is going on?
I don't know how you thought you was about to work in those all day.
I started, like, the first week with heels, and then I saw all the other educators. I'm like, oh, so we got to...
Yeah.
Well,
Yes.
flats.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
I
stop
kind of,
wearing sneakers.
I know. So I love wearing heels because I am a dynamite. I'm very short. I'm 5'1". Okay, so
Yeah.
I appreciate my heels,
Mhm.
but I also love hats. Like I love
And you
fedora.
rock 'em. She
Yes.
does look good.
So today I'm gonna say hoodie because I just love like a crown. Like I just love something on my head. So because as a lady, I ain't even wearing no heels like that. So I'm gonna say hoodie today.
Oh gosh. Okay, the last one. What's the hardest season you
That's
survived?
not the last one.
Huh?
That is the last one, but you skipped one.
Oh Lord. Okay.
Sorry. Tell us
Okay.
one ago.
Good. All right. Preach, pray, or plan.
Preach. Oh, I do all of these.
Oh,
I'm about
just
to
about to say
all
Pray or plan.
of them. That's gonna be an answer.
But see, here's the thing. I have to plan first. No, actually, I pray
I knew you
first
were go there.
for God to give me
Mm-hmm.
the plan.
Uh-huh.
And then once he revealed the plan, I'm able to, just like I said, David, he always processed.
Mm-hmm.
He always prepared before he performed.
Mm-hmm.
And I think prayer is first. Prayer, like petition, all of that is first. And then you plan, and then you can preach.
Come on.
So I'll put it in that order.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
Pray,
good.
plan, preach.
Okay.
That's good.
Mhm.
That's good.
Mhm.
If you could think about the hardest season of your life and sum it up in one word, what is it?
I would say refining. Refining. I think that's the season that I'm in now.
Yeah.
Because when you refine a thing, you are making it better.
Yes.
You're removing some elements that don't need to be there. And I think as a woman, like I lived until my 20s, lived until I was 20, and then I lived beyond my 20s, 30s. Now I'm 40, and it's now like I'm being refined.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I would say refining, one word.
That's good.
Well, this is Sharday revealed in her refined season.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
So you know we cannot end this episode without giving you the 5 lessons that we learned from you. Number 1, strong people need healing too.
Number 2, authenticity is more powerful than perfection.
Number 3, ministry should never replace personal healing.
Number 4, faith and strategy can coexist beautifully.
And number 5, God can use every version of you and your story for purpose.
I love that.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we have time for Ask the Church Girl. Kim, you got a question for us today?
I do. As a woman of faith, how do you discern the difference between God developing you through a hard season and you staying too long in something that God already gave you permission to leave?
That's so good. And I think that's so good. It's a twofold for me. I would first say the latter part of that question when you said where God is telling you to already move out of a situation when he gets quiet. Because even though God is always speaking, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, we can be trying to seek God for a word for this or trying to chase the next prophet or need this and need that. But he's already said what he needed to say.
Yeah.
It's just time for us to respond. And he's given us the ability to do so. So that's why you put the responsibility. And I think the first part is when he's developing you in a season, I think he's always developing us.
Right.
That is never ending. We're always growing in God. We can read a scripture in the Bible that we read 15 years ago and have a totally different, revelation of it today. You can exegete something totally different that you didn't see in another season because he's now taking you through a thing. That's what it say, life. I look like what I've been through, because he's brought me through.
Yes.
He's giving me beauty for my ashes. So I think that I know the difference when he's developing me in a thing where it's a lot of me trying to seek him and God, I need this. And God, what are you doing in this? And I have a moment to pause and reflect on, I want to see you in this situation. Why did I go through this? Why did I respond this way? God, can you help me not have this experience again? Or how can I better approach it? Because we have to understand that just being believers, it doesn't mean that life is going to be easy, sparkly and shiny all the time. It's just we have a different perspective. We fight in a different posture than others will fight.
Yeah.
So that I think he's always developing us. And when I know that we're in a season where we stay somewhere too long, when you feel like he quiet because he always speaking, but he already said what he needed to say. He's waiting for you.
I said
what I said.
And he done.
I hope that answered your question.
It did.
Yeah. Can you repeat the question again?
Yes. As a woman of faith, how do you discern the difference between God developing you through a hard season and you staying too long in something that God already gave you permission to leave?
For me, I know when he's still developing me because I keep having to repeat some stuff because I keep feeling it.
Take 3.
Because this old mouth get me in trouble like we spoke about.
Right.
And by that third time, I'm like, okay, God, I hear you. I'm going to pass it this time.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to keep going in this roundabout, this circle here,
yeah,
and not getting anywhere. So when he's still finding me in that season, it's when I'm still not getting what he's trying to show me. Yeah. And that's on me. That's on me. That's the choices that I made. But I find that once I make that choice, now I'm not comfortable. I'm uncomfortable because he's ready for me to move. Yeah. You know, I see the lesson, God, what you were trying to teach me in this thing.
Yeah.
And now I know this. So for the next time it comes around, if it does, or I can help somebody else through this because I recognize this. I've gone through this as well. Let me help you. You know, we're all a part of God's body. Is when I'm uncomfortable, like I said. So once I'm uncomfortable, okay, it's time for me to move out of this. I'm not gonna stay here anymore because I've, learned what God needed me to learn in this season.
That's so good. Life teaches us, but he is the ultimate teacher.
Yes.
Because even when he tests us, even as an educator, when you give your scholars or your students or whomever the test, you step away.
Yeah.
Because you should know that you have the answer key.
Yes.
So I pray that you bring everything back to my remembrance so that I can pass this test. Yeah. He's already taught us. He's already elevated us. He's already cultivated us to a place where we should know how to pass this test because he's already given us the tools.
That's it. That's good. I like that.
Now that you put it in perspective as far as the classroom, I can remember when I was in the classroom, I would tell my students, you should hear my voice. Because I've said it over and over and over again as I was teaching. You should hear my voice.
That's so good.
While you're taking the test, so you know what if I'm like when I was teaching math, you know what to put at the top of your paper so that you'll remember the order of operation. Yeah, you already we did it.
Yeah, done it. Yeah,
throughout the entire unit. Right. So you should hear my voice, and that's the same with us. We should hear his voice. If you spent that time with God,
that's good.
You should be able to hear his voice while you're going through the thing. And sometimes you won't know if it's a developing season, but you know what God said. And just like you said, that being in, he'll make you uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Everything start to get on your nerves. Everything's like clean and simple.
Yeah. Yeah.
He told you to leave. He told you to move.
Hello.
But sometimes it's not that he wants us to move physically out of something, but he wants you to move out of that mindset.
That's so good.
He wants you to come out of that victim mindset, that spirit of offense. He wants you to get to a place where it's not your physical condition that changes, but your mental and your spiritual, your emotional.
That's so good.
Because we often think that our emotions should be validated.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
God should be glorified.
So
did he really tell you to move from the place, or did he tell you to come out of that mindset?
Yeah.
Stop feeling like everything is happening to you.
That's so good.
When in actuality it's happening for you. So that's all I got. Hopefully we answered the question and help somebody today.
Indeed.
So we do want to give you the opportunity to leave us with some lasting words. You did so much.
Yes.
And preach to share with the people anything that you have coming up. How can they follow you? How can they get in contact? Y'all heard her singing.
Yeah.
She does praise and worship.
Yes, I love the Lord.
How can they contact you?
That was my CC one. Yes, I love the Lord.
It's okay.
But no, I would say to stay in contact with me, I'm on all social media platforms. You can find me on Facebook as Sharday Harrell. Also, with my website, you can go to www.ShardayHarrellEnterprises.com. And then for my ministry, for my all women's ministry, aSistHER.org, aSistHER.org. And I'm telling you, you can find everything. You can stay connected. There's a way that you can purchase my pre-order my book Crybaby also on my LLC website, and just stay connected. I'm on all social media platforms, and we do prayer every week.
Yes, we do.
There are so many things that are coming up. We just had our flagship event in April, Revive Her already, and I'm just excited for year 5, which is going to be next year. But we have some pop-ups that are coming, so just stay connected and stay blessed, stay covered.
This conversation was honest, healing, funny, and so necessary.
And we hope everybody listening, watching, understands that purpose doesn't remove humanity.
Wow.
Thank you again to Sharday Harrell for being vulnerable, authentic, and revealed with us today.
And to everybody listening, don't just admire purpose. Heal enough to walk in yours as well. Stay blessed.
And stay laughing.
Bye.
Bye. As we close, remember this. Obedience to God will always take you further than comfort ever could.
We're grateful for every listen, every laugh, and every moment God trusted us with this platform.
If something spoke to you today, don't just hear it, live it.
And if you're walking this journey with questions, faith, and a few laughs along the way, you're exactly where you belong.
Thank you for growing with us, trusting God with us, and showing up as your real, evolving self.
We'll see you next time.
Stay blessed
and stay laughing.
We laughing like we already blessed.